You think you know my story. The hero, the monster, the girl chained to the rock. Credits roll. Everyone goes home feeling good about themselves. I've heard the songs. I've seen what they carved in the temple walls. Broad-shouldered gods smiling down from above. That's not what happened. That's never what happened. My name is Perseus, son of Zeus, which sounds like a gift until you understand what it actually means. Your life was never entirely yours to begin with. Let me tell you what they left out. I've got time. This thing isn't going anywhere. I was born a threat. My grandfather Perseus received a prophecy that his daughter's son would one day kill him. So he locked her away. Stone walls. No light. No men. The gods find locked doors amusing. Zeus came anyway. And 9 months later, I arrived, which my grandfather interpreted not as a miracle, but as a problem to be solved. He didn't kill us outright. That would have been direct. Instead, he sealed my mother and me inside a wooden chest and dropped us into the sea. I was an infant. My mother had done nothing. He put us in a box and gave the sea the rest. The gods let us wash ashore on Seriphos. A fisherman named Dictys pulled us from the water. For a few years, I was allowed to be ordinary. Then the king decided my mother belonged to him. At his banquet, every man brought a gift. I had nothing. So he smiled and asked for something no man could bring back. The head of Medusa. He expected me to die. I was young enough to say yes.
Here's what they never tell you about Medusa.
She was not born a monster. Poseidon pursued her into Athena's temple. What happened there was not her choice. Athena punished Medusa instead. Hair into serpents, eyes into weapons. A woman remade into something the gods could point at. Then Athena armed me and sent me to finish what the gods had started. I entered her cave looking only at the shield. One wrong glance and I would become another statue in the dark. She was asleep. I watched her reflection, raise the blade, and did not let myself think about who she had been. Then I killed her. It was not a duel. It was an execution. Her sister screamed, and I ran. I was still carrying her head when I saw Andromeda. She was perfectly still, the way people become still after hope has already left. Poseidon had sent a beast against her kingdom. Her people answered by feeding it their princess. I would like to say I descended because it was right. Perhaps that was part of it. Then the sea opened. I had a god's blade and more confidence than wisdom. So I went down. The first strike failed. It answered with enough force to break the sea around it. For one moment, I nearly fell. Then it turned, and I saw the place where the scales grew thin. That was enough.
there.
The beast went still. Then, the sea took it back. I reached the ledge and broke the fastening that held her. And that is how they remember it. The girl was saved, the monster was dead, the hero had survived. So there you are. Now you know my story. But I should warn you, it does not end here. Until we meet again.